Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome to Compassionate Healthcare Providers Educational Series.
Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that. Absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You, or Jane, or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too.
Alrighty then. There we go. There we go. There we go. Indeed. Okay. Like I say, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Passionate Healthcare Provider Educational Series. Definitely. Um, hey, I have something to show everyone, and I don't know if anybody have ordered it or, I believe that several of us really need to kind of hop in and probably order some of this. I know I'm going to order some. There's a new product that's in, okay, Atomy, okay, that brightening care, back, that nut square, Atomy nut square. Okay, all right, let me close this. But that's not what I want to show. Let me log in. It's the new product that they have, not the tooth. Atomy mouthwash, portable mouthwash. Interesting. Okay, portable mouthwash. Okay, interesting. Hey, you probably could sell this to a lot of pastors in the pulpit. A lot of times they be chewing on mints and stuff like this. Well, after they sermon, they knew it need a little refreshing. So with the mouthwash, you got to read about that. But here's something. It says quantum energy stick. Now, okay, now without the shipping, price on it is $61. Quantum energy stick. And it's 30 of them in a pack in here, 30 of them. It's got to be some good stuff. But I was looking at it, and I was reading some of the information. I think it has some pretty interesting. Besides energy, there was some other things that it had going on for itself. Let me see here. Let me go down. Now, if you've already experienced this product, we would love to hear your testimony. But this right here might be worth it. Indeed. By maintaining manage body temperature by maintaining proper blood flow in the heart. Oh, treats all types of bleeding. Wow, including hemorrhages. Okay. No, that's not hemorrhages. Don't worry right there. Oh, I might have learned that one term. Okay, nosebleed might be hemorrhage. Okay. Blood and urine, DC. So I would get on to the Global Mall and read about it. Um, Next week, I have one of the doctors to talk about it. kind of go into it. It looks interesting. All these products, no matter how much they cost, they are really worth it. They are worth it. This might be a game buster. For a little while, we didn't pay attention to the let's see, one for asthma. We didn't pay attention. This is one that we pay attention to. Well, we didn't pay attention to the stomach. I mean, to the stomach health. All of a sudden, that has became a big hit. What else? Wait a minute, something that I don't see. Did I go past it? Uh-oh, I don't see it in the ball. Wait a minute. That's the energy over there. Okay, I apologize. I'm just going on right now. Hey, let's continue this program, and I would like to invite a couple of people to the stage to share a testimony for this week. Okay, because y'all didn't get on here for me to ramble through pages. Okay, so let's who has a testimony to see? Oh, Christy. Christy raised her hand. What is it that you love to share this evening, Christy?
Yes, yes, I'm very excited. I've been taking Hemohim for about maybe a month, maybe a little bit over a month. But I take the Hemohim, I take the vitamin C and other products like the B complex and I think the vitamin D. I take those.
Mhm.
Anyway, I went a couple of days ago, about 3 days ago actually, and I was able for the first time in over 25 years, I was able to donate blood. Listen, I I've always taken the iron from the doctor, and it had vitamin C in the iron. But no matter
Okay,
how much I took, it never got my hemoglobin never got over 9. One time it was as low as 7, then it was 8, then it was 9, but it never got over 9. And so they were like, okay, well, we may have to send you to an oncologist to find out why your blood won't come up. We may have to do a colonoscopy. We may have to do all these different things. So I
right.
started taking the hemohim, and just a week ago now, my blood
Uh-huh.
when I had my labs done, she was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, something's working. Your hemoglobin is up to 11. So
11?
from last week to this week, it went from 11 to 13.5.
What?
So for the first time, like I say, in over 25 years, because every time I go, they be like, "Nah, you can't donate. Your hemoglobin's too low. Thank you for trying. Maybe next time." And I was taking the iron faithfully, and it had the vitamin C in the iron, and that came from the pharmacy, and I
Right.
was taking it faithfully. But my levels never came up. But when that lady told me that, I said, "No, ma'am, I have to see that on the screen. I need to see that." She said, "Look, it's 13.5."
Wow,
I could not
13.5.
believe it.
Ooh.
Yes.
My. That's an awesome thing.
And I've never been over 9 ever since I was like
Okay.
12 years old.
12 years old.
Yep, never been over
My.
9.
So how many how many of those hymns you been taking a day?
Well, I some days I'll take 2, some days I'll
Uh-huh.
take 1. It just depends. If I remember to take 2, I'll take 2.
Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm telling you the best way to do it. Just remember to take two at one time. Then you won't have to
That'll be
think
the
about
best
it.
way.
That'll be the best
That'll be
way.
the best way. And then I did,
But
I did like you said one morning, and it was more tolerable. I went ahead and put it in the warm water with the manuka honey, and that was
uh,
good. I did that because I remember you
the,
said do that. You do your little
the hottie
toddy or
toddy.
whatever.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So I did that a couple of mornings. But yeah,
Wow.
that's my testimony.
You go, girl. Indeed.
All
All
right now.
right. Definitely. So if you're anemic or low iron, you need that hemohim. Now we also have an iron formula. But so
I was thinking
like
about
I
getting it, but I don't even really need it now.
Okay, okay. However, however you want to play it. Indeed. I okay, that'll work. Okay. Carol Spain. Carol.
Good evening. How are you all doing this evening?
Hey,
I have
Carol.
a great testimony. On
Okay.
yesterday, I was at an event where I was a vendor.
Okay.
While I was there, the lady who's in charge of the event had an episode. She came
Oh,
out and she said, "Do any of you all have a Coke?" No one had a Coke, and she said, "I need a Coke. I'm gonna be sick." So I said to her, I said, "What do you mean you're going to be sick?" She said, "I have autoimmune deficiency. So I
related
have to
to
have the
uh-huh.
lady
Go on. I'm
who,
sorry.
yes,
Who put on the
and
event?
yes." So
Okay.
I said to her, I said, "Hold on just a minute." I went and got a pack of Him. I said, "I need you to drink this." She said, "Come, let's go in my office." We went into her office. I opened the pack. She drank it.
Uh-huh.
Then I took her scissors and I cut the pack open because and I say, "Put it anywhere that's ailing you." She said, "You don't know. I'm broke out." We went in the bathroom. She pulled up her top. She don't wear a bra because of when she has this autoimmune deficiency that happens to her, she started breaking out.
Okay.
So she was broke out all over her breast. So I
Okay.
told her to rub it on her breast. And she said, "You should see the back of my thighs." She pulled up her pants down. I looked at the back of her thighs and I still had some Him inside the pack and I rubbed it on her thighs.
Wow.
Within an hour, that was about 11 o'clock. About 12:30, 1 o'clock, I went over to her and I said, "You haven't come to tell me how you feel." She said, "You did not hear my testimony?" I said, "I just came from the restroom, so what do you mean?" She said, "Your gift basket that you gave the person who wanted, I stood
Uh-huh.
in front of the room, told everybody what happened and how within an hour I felt 100% better, and all of my rashes that she had on her where I put the hem went away.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
She
That
said,
is
"I have had this symptom since 2009. I have never ever had something to work that fast."
great.
So she said, "I'm
Wow.
sold on the Adamant product." That was her first time ever hearing about Adamant.
Wow. Wow. Good thing you picked up on that. Good thing, she spoke that. And what came to her, the very present help that she. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, Carol, for
Thank
sharing
you.
that
Thank you.
testimony. Yeah.
Keep
Anybody
a
have any?
pack of Hem with you at all times.
Right. Definitely. Someone put it in chat, a miracle. They are all just celebrating, celebrating. Anybody have any questions they want to ask Carol about that situation? Uh, yes, she was brave. Yes, she was bold. But most of all, she was a pleasant servant.
Well, she just gave me another remedy. I never knew about rubbing the him on you, but okay.
I'm rubbing
Good.
some on me right now.
Okay, now.
Thanks, Carol.
Oh boy. No.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Good
Hi, how are you?
night, Tammy. Oh, wait. You got a testimony, Tammy?
I don't have a testimony, but I did hear you say I have a couple of guests on the call, by the way. So far the call is really good. But I have a request. You had said that you have like a not a remedy. You said that you have a concoction for something. But then Carol went and told her testimony. Can you please tell what that concoction is?
It was
I
it was
forgot what it was. I hope you remember, Mr. Edward.
right. It was just something I do differently. Two things I normally take in the morning, which is the Hemo Hem and the Nona juice. Okay, and sometimes I put them both together and put them in
I'm
warm
sorry,
water.
repeat that one more time because you froze. You froze.
I
Repeat
did.
that one more time,
Can't hear you.
please.
It froze. Okay,
You're freezing.
I'm freezing. Oh
Yes.
wow.
And I
Yeah,
missed
thought I
all
had.
the juicy stuff. We all missed all the juicy stuff, right? Repeat that one more time, Mr. Edward.
Right. Thank you very much. Okay. So I'm wondering why I'm freezing. Oh man. Okay. Am I loose now?
Yeah.
Loose.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
loose
We can
now.
hear
Hemo
you,
We
Hem.
can hear you.
Pastor.
Okay. Hemo
We can
Hem
hear
and
you.
Nona juice. Hemo Hem and Nona juice. I just put it in warm water sometime, and I call it my hottie toddy. Definitely, and sit back and just when I'm just taking something slowly and easy and smooth in the morning with my Hemo Hem and my donut juice. Definitely. And for those that might kind of frown at that taste, I mean, at the taste of the Hemo Hem, put it in some donut juice about 1 to 2 ounces, and you put a little clean water now. Notice I say clean water. Okay. Um, Atomy has some pictures in the global mall that will also filter out chlorine in the water too. So check that out. Those pictures. Okay.
Thank you so
Now,
much, Mr. Edward.
you're welcome. You're
That
welcome.
noni, that noni don't taste so good. I'm sorry, but I'll try it because look, anything nasty, that's the good stuff. So I
Well,
don't
do
mind. I've
you?
had either one
Okay.
before.
Okay. Do you have it cold? Do you have the noni juice cold?
Yes, I love the noni juice cold.
Okay. Oh, right, right. That's
It was another company that I was in, and I'm not gonna reveal it. So I know about the noni juice. So
right.
yes, I do it cold. I just haven't
Do it
took
cold.
this noni juice, but noni is noni no matter what. But I
Wait a
do
minute.
want to
Okay.
get this one.
Wait a minute. You said you haven't had this noni juice?
No, what I was saying, right, right, right,
Okay.
right. But I know what noni juice
Oh,
tastes like.
Right,
Noni is
but
no,
what I'm
noni
saying,
straight
No,
across
oh,
the
no,
not
what,
no,
this
board.
no,
what,
one.
no, 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 no,
it,
No,
no,
ours
no,
is not.
yeah.
no, no, no,
I
no,
want
no.
Dr. Lee to
This
tell it.
isn't.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's going
This
like,
isn't.
oh no, no, no.
Noni is
You,
not
No,
you,
no,
dope.
Oh,
no.
I done stirred
No,
everybody
this
up.
is
yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
good.
Stir it up, stir
everybody.
it
How
up.
y'all doing?
That
No,
noonie
this
is
noni
nice.
tastes good. You got to
Yeah,
taste this one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, no, no. I will. I promise. I
This
will because I
one.
I want to know what it tastes like.
Okay, so it has um, coconut sugar, and then it has a citrus fruit,
Oh wow.
something like a lime. Yeah, it doesn't taste like that old the noni of old. No, this is totally different.
But
This
you
is
don't know what
this
noni
noni
means.
here is, first of all, it starts out as organic because Atomy owned their own farms out in Java Island, and it's
Oh.
picked, cleaned, and flash frozen and flown to Korea for processing. Then it
Oh.
is fermented with 7 probiotics for over 1,440 hours. So
Wow.
this isn't the ordinary thing. This is a
Thank you
concentrate.
so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm
Yes,
gonna get
ma'am.
some.
Yes.
Thank you,
That's
Dr. Willie.
Dr. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
Dr. Joy, right?
No,
Dr.
this is
Willie.
Dr. Waleetha Williams. Dr. Waleetha.
Oh, Dr. Walita. Hi. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm gonna get some right after this call right now with coconut.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And
All right.
Yes.
coconut
Thank
is
you, Tammy.
phenomenal.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Tammy.
Um,
Now, I tell you what, we're gonna, I don't, let's see. Um, I see Christy raise her hand and Carol. Carol, okay. Make your comment, make it short, and then, okay, because we need to get into
I'm gonna
the
make it
doctors at this
very
time.
short.
Yes.
Pastor,
Okay.
today I did another vending event, and there was
Mhm.
a vendor who said, "Oh my God, my foot is hurting right in the arch." She kept
Okay.
saying this. I'm
Okay.
across the room. I took
Great.
my pain pack with a pair of scissors, walked to her table, and said, "Will you let me see where it's hurting?" I cut the pack and gave it to her. She put it on her foot. Within an hour, she came over and said, "Can I buy those?" She bought 2 packs.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. Definitely. See, we must
Mm-hmm.
understand when we doing these vendoring and we're out there, you know what? You might if don't nobody show up, the other vendors are your customers. The other vendors have circle of people in there. So hey, you know, share, 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 share. Definitely. Yes.
I had
Um,
a quick question about the noni juice. Is it supposed to be cold, or can you drink it room temp? How do you? I mean,
It's
are you
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
drink it
well,
cold.
cold?
It's
right.
supposed to be cold. Yes. You keep it in the
Okay,
refrigerator. Once you open it,
okay,
you keep it in the refrigerator.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to take it to work with you, Christy, put it in a cooler and take it on. Or put okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, on
Okay.
ice. Okay. All right. Now then. Okay. All righty. Dr. Walita, I know you and Dr. Joy and Dr. Roberta was together this evening. Who has something for us on this
Whoa,
evening? I'm
you
like,
want to know what we were doing? We were talking about.
you know, we need to get like probably like at the Academy Center. I don't know if we got the video or what. We might have the video, some type of like a round table, and then we can show it during
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
time,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
right? And then we can
But
show it, and then they can ask questions after they see
mhm,
this round table.
mhm. But what I want to do is I want to just share, our hearts, what we came together on. And the thing that we all three of us, and you included, what we are concerned about is people. People are suffering needlessly. And some of them are not only falling ill, but they're falling out of life. And we have to do all we can. We have to do more to reach more people and to awaken the awareness that there are other alternatives, because so many people are thinking that, oh, I'm going to have this pain for the rest of my life. They don't realize that there are answers, other answers, alternative answers that come from nature, that come from the plants. And so we have to rededicate our time and our energy to just reaching out, and don't give up until you awaken that awareness in each and every person that you can be empowered to change your health. You are in charge. You are in charge of your health, not the doctor. You are the one that's in charge. So if you are in charge, then it's up to you to educate yourself, to find the information that is needed, and to pay attention, and to take action, and to utilize the information when you find it. So this is what was really on our hearts. And we were just thinking, how can we reach more people? How can we awaken people quickly enough to make sure that they make the change before it's too late? Because we have that happening also. So this is what we were talking about. And we just want to enlist everyone on this call. I see there's about 80 people on this call. And so we can imagine if we can get all 80 of us to just dedicate ourselves to sharing, 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 just sharing the concept that you can get better. I don't care how rare the diagnosis is. I don't care how advanced it is. You're going to find somebody on planet Earth who has beat it. And so it's just a matter of getting the right information and putting it into action. So that's what we were really talking about this afternoon, the three of us, is how can we be more effective and enlist more people, not to be a dead end, because we have a lot of people who are getting the information on Atomy products. They're experiencing the Atomy products and they see what can happen. But now take the next step and share that information, because even research has confirmed a person can read a book, they can see it on TV, they can watch it in a movie, they can see magazines, but they're not going to be convinced to make that change until they interact with someone who has made a change and can see that, yes, there is hope. So that's what we were talking about.
So, so with the product line itself, okay, all right. What particular product? Well, I guess I know you're talking about all the products because we have
Uh-huh.
different
But I can
protocols for
tell
certain
you,
things.
I can tell you one stands out, and that is the hemohim. Hemohim stands tall above everything because when you can work on the cellular level like hemohim, it works in the level of the bone marrow where your blood, where your red cells and white cells are created. Because remember, these cells are dying off on a daily basis and they're being rebuilt. So with hemohim, now when they're being rebuilt, guess what? They are healthier than they were before. So that is what you need. I don't care what the situation is. If you can rebuild your cells, your red cells, and even create more white blood cells too, because the white blood cells are the ones, those are macrophages, those are the ones that are going to get rid of what doesn't need to be there. So I would say hemohim is definitely my number one above all. And then we start adding. But hemohim, it just puts the body into that overdrive to begin the healing process. Okay. So hemohim, and it's unique. You can't, I don't know, you can't get that effect from anything else. There's no replacement for it. So I'm advising everyone, get the hemohim, take your 2 packs when you first wake up in the morning, drink you some water, and you can have some noni with it. Okay. I have some noni and I have a probiotic. So I have my little morning uh ritual. But you can't outdo hemohim.
Awesome, awesome. Dr. Joy, sound like you're
Yes,
out and about. Okay,
yes.
all right.
I've
Share
got
with it.
something I want to add to the back of that.
Okay,
That's
okay.
so. What I want to add is this: that hemohim puts your body in an alkaline pH. That's the
Mm,
one thing. Wouldn't you say, Dr. Williams?
yes.
And an
Yes.
alkaline body, guess what? You can't do. You can't touch that.
You
You
can't have
can't touch
disease in
that.
there. Uh-huh. Yeah.
There's, yeah, absolutely. The game is over right there. Yes. So if you
Okay.
can put 2 in the morning and maybe 1 in the afternoon, especially if you've already attracted a sickness to your body by being a little negligent, now you can keep that body holding that alkaline
Yep.
free.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
And thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Dr. Roberta,
Yes.
hello. Dr. Roberta.
Hello there. How are you doing,
Hey,
Dr. Stroger?
wait a minute. Are you in the same vehicle with Dr. Joy? Are both of y'all riding down the road?
No, we both are driving down the road.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay, okay. Outside of the Hemo here, what particular product do you like, Dr. Roberta?
Oh my gosh. If I had to choose one outside of the hemohim,
Right.
it would have to be that Manuka honey.
Oh, the Manuka honey.
I
Okay.
love
Mhm.
that Manuka honey. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Hello, everyone. Dr. Joy,
Hello.
Dr. Letha, and I, we had a great meeting today, and we discussed exactly what Dr. Walitha said on how we can reach more people and help the people reach optimal help that we already have captivated. And that's what we were discussing, and that's our goal, that's our aim. But that Manuka honey strengthens your immune system. To add on to what Dr. Walitha and Dr. Joy have already talked about, that immune system, because your immune system touches almost every organ in your body. Your immune system consists of your lymphatic system, your lymphatic drainage, like Dr. Walitha was talking about today. It consists of the lining, the mucosa lining in your mouth, the mucosa lining in your gut. Your immune system is your gut. Your immune system is also the lining in the vaginal area. Your immune system is the thymus that lies behind your collarbone, behind the sternum. And what your thymus does is that it helps to guide and regulate the immune system. Those red and white blood cells kind of tells them and kind of direct them on what to do and where to go. And your immune system, as Dr. Walitha said, it also is composed of your red blood cells and your white blood cells, and also your bone marrow where those cells are made. So if you can keep a healthy immune system with COVID back on the rise, but my second one I like is the green propolis, because COVID is back on the rise. And one of my coworkers had COVID one day. She was getting ready to go to the clinic. And I gave her a bottle of propolis and I said, spray your throat. So she sprayed her throat. And then the next day she came in and we're like, what are you doing here? You have COVID. She said, no, you cured my COVID yesterday. She said, when you gave me that spray and I sprayed my throat and it instantly stopped hurting and my eyes cleared up. They were all red and I could swallow. And she said, and all the mucus, I began to, it was decongested and I could get it up and out. And she said, and my son had it too. And I sprayed his throat. Can you give it to children? I said, if you can, it's too late. You already did. But yes, you could give it to children. So she
Okay.
said, I canceled my appointment at the clinic and I felt so good. I am at work today without a fever. So the manuka honey and the propolis spray, because it builds your immune system. And when you have a healthy immune system, like Dr. Joy and Dr. Walitha said, the body will heal itself.
Wow.
It
Wow.
has those 263 trillion stem cells that's activated with a healthy immune system.
Yes. Yes, definitely. That's awesome. That's
Yes.
right. I'm
And
telling you.
you can take the manuka honey in that prepared tea, and it helps you sleep. It helps the body gets rested. When the body is rested, it helps to build the immune system. And now that it's getting cold, the weather is changing, your immune system is going low because
Right.
of the barometric changes in the weather and in the earth, the solar system. So you need all those, the hemohim, the propolis, and the manuka honey, all three of those working together. And the manuka honey, remember, it has the honeysuckle flower in it. So that honeysuckle flower is the same makeup and same chemistry as your blood. And with the
Okay.
hemohim modulating the blood, you can't do anything but be healthy.
Wow. I hope everybody was taking notes on that. Yeah. Cause you know what? I have it. I have the Manuka honey. Cause when it came back, I got two of them. I'm gonna always stay one or two ahead with that Manuka honey. Okay, definitely. And Christy, when you see Veronica, tell her we waiting on that mobile wound clinic. Okay,
Okay, yeah, we
waiting
gonna
on
do
that.
that.
You waiting on that, do I tell you? Come on now, and we're gonna help people. So, okay, all right. Let me see. Is Dr. Chapman on the Zoom on this evening? She's one of our new doctors. We have
I
two new
think I think
doctors.
she has a I think she has a birthday celebration.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. We have two new doctors that's preparing in the wing. You know, they got to get a little training in first, but uh we're gonna be able to. Hopefully, we might be able to have both of them on there and welcome them. To the academy on next week. And that's
Family.
Dr. Chapman and Dr. Addison. Yes, and Dr. Addison. So we are being fruitful and we are multiplying. Now, all right. Now it's about 8:43. So we need to open this up to some questions. To some questions. And raise your hand. Um and if you can unmute your mic, unmute your mic. We love to hear your voice in answering your questions. Because I don't want everybody to pack you know, pack the chat. Don't pack the chat.
Do I go ahead, sir?
Yes, please. Thank
Okay, my
you.
name is Dawn Saunders. I'm fairly new to using the products.
Okay.
I'm on the Chanta, and I'd listened to the testimonies, but I was wondering if someone can put in the chat the name of those three products. I know the Hemohim. I did started using the Hemohim and um the noni, but I'm interested in the manuka. I think I saw the
It's in the
spelling
chat.
on that. Or you
It's in the
added
chat.
the spray. The spray was added. Okay.
Green
Yeah.
propolis spray.
Okay. Now, because I was checking. Okay, I'll check it out. So that was what I
Right.
was a request, and
And
I
the
appreciate.
Manuka honey is under the food. You go under
Okay.
food, and then you go to the Manuka honey.
Okay, thank you. And one more thing,
Okay.
what is good to treat would the him help with rheumatoid arthritis and any I heard the skin. I'm gonna try the skin with people with asthma. I mean not asthma, eczema. You think that would help with the eczema skin condition? Because I heard some testimonies about putting the hemohin on the skin. What about rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia? I'm also a nurse, so I'm just kind of curious about some of these things.
And Don, you probably asked about 3 or 4 questions in there.
But yeah, but it actually
Yeah.
it's actually one question because those are all also immune issues, and the answer is yes because hemohim is an immune modulator. So with those autoimmune issues, those are times when your immune system isn't functioning correct. Sometimes it's over responding. So yes, hemohim is a modulator. So in those times when it's over responding, then hemohim is going to calm it down. So the answer is yes, yes, and yes.
And just adding to that, when you have that rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, lupus, those diseases are coming to people most times when they're holding their pH on their bodies in that acid position. They're eating too much, breads, meat, sweets, caffeine, when they should be eating more fruits and veggies. So let's get that pH, and that's what the hemohim does. Moves that pH so you can stay in that healing position long enough and get your immune system up. Thank you. And the
Okay.
immune system will be on
Thank you.
alkaline. See? Mhm.
Can
All
I
righty.
ask a question? Um, I have
Oh,
a young lady that called me this evening from Indiana. She's just 36 years old. 6 years ago, she was diagnosed with lupus. They've been treating her for lupus, and they're just now telling her it is not lupus. In the meantime, they're diagnosing her with rheumatoid arthritis. She can barely move. She can't dress herself.
I have a consult with her again on tomorrow. I know she needs hemohim, mega doses. I know that the
6.
side effects of the lupus, yes ma'am, 6, 2, 2, and 2. The side effects of the lupus has just destroyed a lot of her good cells, and at 36 she literally is almost crippled. They really
Spirulina.
can't.
She needs
Spirulina,
that
okay.
spirulina.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. She. What else?
Calcium and D3,
Yes, and
Okay.
and a
elastic
nice amount
omega.
of yes, exactly. And
Okay.
and
Spirulina, D3, hemohim, calcium. I didn't hear the other one.
and you got the omega, of course,
Omega.
Okay.
but
Alaska omega.
Okay.
yes, and then not just 2 spirulinas. She needs 2, 2, 2. It's like what keeps her body, along with the hemohim, is food, healthy food, and we're keeping their body alkaline. And for your information, fibromyalgia, lupus, sarcoidosis,
Mm-hmm.
rheumatoid arthritis, they're all first cousin diseases, you see.
Okay.
And so they're all fed from that same vein. When we're eating all that meat and bread, sweets, and caffeine, we should be eating like 20% over there. And
Mm-hmm.
and 80, 60, 80, 90% of our food could be the fruits and the veggies. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. I got it.
Excuse me, may I ask a
Some,
question?
And also, I'd like to add also with the autoimmune disease, since we're on autoimmune tonight, lupus and both fibromyalgia are very painful autoimmune
Mm-hmm.
diseases. So while she's taking all these wonderful herbs that the other doctors have suggested, the
Mm-hmm.
pain patches, you want to also put the pain patches on her because
Okay.
the body, not only is it overheated, but the
Mm-hmm.
overheating, the inflammation, destroying those cells, tissue cells, are causing a lot of pain to her muscles. So
Mm-hmm.
a body cannot heal when it's in pain. So you want to
Mm-hmm.
help with the pain as well as all the hemohim and the spirulina and the D3, as it's calming down the inflammation. Then you also want to use the pain patches in conjunction for a more potentiating effect to help the body be able to
Relax.
heal
Mm-hmm.
itself.
Okay.
And
Okay.
check her blood type. Usually, these autoimmune, they love blood type Bs and ABs because when they eat chicken, it thickens the blood. And so, but just make sure that if they could remove chicken, that's that one food we eat a lot
Mm-hmm.
of that's very
Mm-hmm.
acidic that
Okay.
could slow circulation. We
Mm-hmm.
need that ginkgo nata, and that's going to be my second favorite product of all is the ginkgo nata because it increases circulation. Where there's great circulation, the pain is lessened. So ginkgo nata
okay.
Okay.
helping.
Somebody asked about asthma, and okay, normally we'll hop in there and say bellflower root, but I was looking a few minutes ago when I was over in Global Mall. Now I know the product that I didn't see in there, which was the bellflower root in the Global Mall. So sometimes when that happens, they might be getting ready to stock it in the U.S. mall. So we all need to be in agreement that it shows up in the U.S. mall real soon because I did not see it in the global mall, and that was one of our top items right there.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other things that we could do, for asthma, even before the bellflower root. You
The
know,
bellflower and the bee propolis is a real good combination too for the as for asthma.
right? Okay, right. Definitely the B complex. Definitely. So, um, Dr. Walita.
Yes, sir.
I was now okay. The bellflower root is not over there. So what other combination could the person use for asthma?
Okay, well they can use the hemohim. Vitamin C would be good also.
Okay.
The
Okay.
mega C.
Okay. Okay, for asthma.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So it seems like interesting. There's something else. Um.
Yes, sir. I used to have asthma really, 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 really bad. When I detoxed my house, I took out all of the chemicals like my laundry detergent, my shampoo, shower gel, and all of that. My asthma went away. Asthma comes a lot from what you smell, and you're smelling those chemicals from your Tide, from your Gain, and all that every day. We got to look at detoxing the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Doing like a house
Yep.
makeover. So like a house makeover.
Mm-hmm.
Get that proper. Let's say that fabric detergent. Oh yeah, the house makeup and the dish detergent.
And
Wow,
I see
definitely.
someone is asking for brittle bones, plant calcium and D3 is the answer. Plant calcium
Plant.
and D3.
Okay. Okay.
And somebody's
Let me see.
asking for sciatica. Okay, we have Tourmasin for sciatica.
Right.
Tourmasin. That's the pill.
Yeah. That and
Okay, someone's asking for
that
insomnia.
and the pain patches.
And the
That and the
pain
pain patches.
Yes.
we just had a woman
Mm-hmm.
in a meeting
And
have
somebody's asking for insomnia.
Oh,
Insomnia. You have
pain patches on
tart
the bottom of the feet. I'm
cherry.
sorry.
Okay. Okay. Insomnia,
Say
pain
it.
patches, and the
Okay.
tart cherry.
and tea.
The tart cherry has natural melatonin.
Yeah,
That
I
is for
saw that
sleep.
on Dr. Oz one time. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he was talking about that. That's in the
Mm-hmm.
Global
Can
Mall
you repeat that,
in the
please? Can you repeat that for the insomnia, please?
Tart cherry. The tart
Tart
cherry.
cherry.
As well as use the pain patches on the bottom of the feet.
Okay. And tart cherry. So those two things. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you can add calcium now. You should always take calcium on your way to bed, and it relaxes you, put you to sleep.
yeah,
Okay.
The plant
and
based.
right, and we need that every day anyhow. So why not just take it at when you get ready to sleep? You know,
What's
I don't
that?
take everything, and hey, I don't take everything in the morning. And since I have to take calcium, I take my calcium at night. So just make it one of those anyhow things. I'm gonna take it at night. The calcium.
Somebody
Yep.
saying sickle cell pain, the same pain patches, Tourmasin, and I would say vitamin C, mega C.
Well, and you gotta have that Alaskan omega-3 with that sickle cell.
The
It
Alaskan.
yeah, it makes up the membrane of all those cells so they don't sickle. We've seen that
Okay.
to work. Hmm.
And
Yeah,
Okay,
drink
that's
yeah,
it right
they
there.
were saying sickle cell pain, but for the disease itself, you want to go with the hemohim.
The Hemohim and the Alaskan Omega. You probably have a protocol on that.
Mm-hmm.
If no, that's probably something which we need to add to our protocol collection. Okay, and everybody take notes. You make your own protocol. Okay, take notes.
One of the
Tawana.
things One of
Okay,
the things
Tawana.
people asking, Reverend, is someone called me today. I've had two people ask me, they have had their blood work done. They're too high in calcium. They have kidney problem, but they're not on dialysis, but they need magnesium.
They need D3. D3 is what they need.
It digests the
The D3.
overflow. It digests calcium, period. And the buildup of calcium in the body is because they weren't able to digest it.
So that means they did
And
not
the
have
D3
D3.
is what was needed. Mm-hmm.
Very important. That's a good note.
And
Okay.
just add 2 D3s. Start taking the D3 at least 2 twice a day. Then you can start taking calcium again, because these very same people are deficient in calcium in most cases because they couldn't break it down. Thank
No,
you.
they're not absorbing it.
And
Okay.
take magnesium, because when the calcium is high, your magnesium going to be low. So take magnesium and hydrate. Drink lots of water.
Okay. All right. That'll work right there. Tawana, I saw you had your hand raised for a while there.
Yes, and I think my question was answered. I was the one that had the question regarding sickle cell. And so I wrote down, you can correct me, I wrote down the hemoham, Alaskan omega-3, tumescent, and then there was one more, but I did not get that one.
Vitamin C, Mega C.
Okay, Mega C, all right. And so how, and this is what you're saying, you look up the protocol, so you know how much, and is it all of them or?
All of them, yeah. And double it. Whatever it says is a serving, you need at least 2 to 3 servings.
Okay. Now, can they take it if they are not in a pain state? Would it keep?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me tell you, they will never probably have another pain state. Never have another one. We've seen that happen. Years go by with that. Alaskan omega-3, years, no more crisis with sickle cell.
And stay
Right.
hydrated. They have to drink water.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Right. Because the pain is just a symptom of the disease of sickle cell.
Mhm.
So you take all those anatomy herbs and then they won't have to worry about the pain.
Okay.
Like Dr.
All
Joy
right.
said.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Sharon Barnes.
Hi, I just
Good evening.
wanted to quickly go back to the person who was asking about fibromyalgia. I have fibromyalgia as well, and I found that my pain went away when I cut out sugar. So that was I also cut out known foods that cause inflammation and sugar, and that took my fibromyalgia away. That's all I
Thank
wanted
you
to
so
share.
much. Thank you so much for telling that.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. You
Yeah,
have a question?
I have a customer. She has body aches all over. She said the body aches. She can sometimes she cannot no, she cannot move as swift as she would love to, and the body is aching all over. What might be good for that?
Okay.
I would go to that last answer. What causes that body pH to go acidic, which is always going to be too much acidic food to include the sugar, the meat. If we can, part of the healing process is getting that body to be alkaline from eating more vegetables and fruit than you eat of the meat, bread, sweets, caffeine. Just stay on the other side more. And, you know, that's the main thing, is keeping that pH and hydration. Vitamin C, detoxing, get the toxins out of your body. And vitamin C to the tune of that Megas 2000. If you can have 4 to 5 to 6 packs of that in a day, every day, start at 4 which is 4 times to 8,000 milligrams of C, go up to 10,000, go up to 12,000. You can go all the way up to 16,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day. It's going to help you dump toxins out of the body. In order to have pain, you have to have toxins. You have to have foods that would have thickened your blood so not to create good circulation. And so that's where the ginkgo and nata helps remove fiber and to get the blood circulating everywhere in that body. And so that would certainly help. Thank you.
Oh, thank you
Okay.
very much.
And I would like to suggest this is that if she don't know, she need to go and probably have a physical to find out what is the culprit of this pain. The reason why I say that is because we had somebody that went to the doctor and they were having pain all over and they thought it was arthritis. You know, they didn't know. But when they went, they found out that they had cancer and he had spread it throughout their bodies. You know, now they overcame it, you know, with the, you know, with proper supplements and everything. But, you know, some of these things, people, we need to go to the doctor just to kind of identify some things. And I'm hoping I'm making sense. You know, they ain't got to shoot you, put you on a pill to find out what's wrong with it. And see, when you come back here, you're able to pinpoint it much better when you know, after thorough examination. Okay. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes they can't, yeah, sometimes they can't, they don't know. Sometimes, well, we don't know. Okay. Well, you know, still come back and at least tell us, well, the doctors them didn't know exactly what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Because we
Oh,
have Dr. Walita, we have Dr. Joy. Sometimes they can do an assessment, you know, by checking the blood type, checking the diet and everything. They are worth the money when you do those assessments with them. Okay.
okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Indeed. All right. Okay. Who's next? What's this? I don't know the order.
904.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out who had a hand raised. I'm just gonna go with let me go with Ventilla Carter.
Good evening. Good
Yeah.
evening.
Good
Pastor Strange,
evening.
I have a guest on the call tonight who has a 9-year-old who has a low immune system, and she is very impressed by the Manuka honey. But what other product could she add with the Manuka honey if she chose to go that route with her daughter? Would it be the noni juice or would it be another product?
Okay, Dr. Walita.
I would say vitamin C.
Mm-hmm. They are what, the 500 milligram?
No, the 2000.
2000. Okay.
Okay, thank
All
you.
righty. Okay. Thank you. Indeed. Okay. So, what's it? Irene?
Yes.
Uh, you may, okay, good. You may ask your question. Do you have a question? Okay. iPhone has their hand raised. N- 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 Not all iPhone jump on, just the one that has their hand raised.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so someone sent something about sickle cell anemia. What can one use for sickle cell anemia?
Okay.
We
Let's
gave
see
it.
here. They gave the list. Did you hear the list of things?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I, I just
Okay.
I just heard omega 3.
Okay. Okay. You only heard
Him or
omega
him.
3.
Hemohim, vitamin C.
Okay. And omega-3?
Yes.
Just the three of them.
I think it was another one, but I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
Turmeric.
Turmeric?
Did you get that?
Tumacin. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
tumacin for the pain.
tumacin. I'm sorry, I
For the
pronounced it.
pain.
Okay, thank you.
Ginkgo and nada.
Ginkgo and nada? Okay, thank you.
Be able to be writing
Hello?
things down, don't you? Okay, Tammy.
Someone had their hand raised. I seen it in the chat. Was it that person? I didn't want to jump ahead. I'm so sorry.
Are you eating? It's okay, Miss Vantilla answered the question that I needed to ask.
Oh, okay.
And
I
someone,
like I said, I've been doing great. I've been getting some people on the call, and I have a person on the call that did not want to ask this question. They want to know what can they take to increase kidney function and lowering high blood pressure. I put the magic word in their text, but I want one of you guys that's the nurse, the doctor, and the herbologist to let them know, please. Anybody could take that, please, for Tammy Dunner client.
okay. Hemohim, noni, calcium, D3, omega. That would start you out.
And to make
Ready.
Thank you. I'm writing it down really fast. I'm writing it down. You said hemohim, noni, calcium,
D3,
D3.
omega.
I love that omega. I've been taking that for years since I started with the company.
Vitamin
Okay.
C.
Right.
Vitamin C. Okay.
What about the milk that
Okay.
is
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Somebody said, what about something?
It's a
Okay.
milk thistle.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. I could hardly hear you.
Milk thistle and rhodiola.
Oh, okay.
Both are good for blood pressure, and also magnesium lowers blood pressure.
I think they're talking about Atomy products.
Yes, we are.
Atomy has milk thistle and rhodiola.
Yeah, but not magnesium.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Isn't the magnesium in the hemohim?
I'm sorry.
No,
No, the magnesium
the plant
is in the
calcium. The plant calcium.
Yeah, we hear probably where some of it is in there.
Right.
Yes.
The magnesium is in the plant calcium. So anytime somebody say magnesium, go to your plant calcium. Okay, we have one more question for this evening. It's about
Thank you, guys.
9/11. You're welcome. I'm gonna have one more question because I got to pull out in the morning, headed for Teaneck, New Jersey, because this Diamond Master will be up on stage tomorrow in Teaneck, New Jersey. So if you're in the area, come on down. I hope to see Will Worth. I hope to see you. Yep, you
Put
and your
some
brother
claps in
there
the
and
chat.
everything,
Some
your
claps.
sister.
Congratulations.
Yes, indeed. Being T-Mac up on stage.
Woo.
Definitely telling my Diamond Master testimony. So one more, I saw something in the chat, which was menopause and let me see what that was. It vertigo? Was it vertigo? All right.
Cholesterol.
Huh? No, I saw something.
Cholesterol.
Hemohim. Cholesterol equals
Right.
hemohim. That's done. That's done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Had a couple of combinations of menopause and inflammation, I tell you. Okay. Well, like I say, it's about 9:12. Look, we appreciate each and every one coming out here on tonight. Invite. Remember those last words. Remember, can
Very
I
good
get
meeting.
up?
I enjoyed it.
Yes, indeed.
My first time.
Invite.
I really
Oh,
enjoyed
is
it.
this your first time?
First time, and I know I didn't have my
That-
hand raised, but I just want to say that a friend of mine, her name is Pat OG. She's been telling me
Okay.
about this project for him for 4 or 5 years. I've
Okay.
had lung cancer, now I have asthma, and it's been really hard for me. So I got my Hema in mail today.
Okay.
I'm going to start tomorrow. So hopefully it'll help me
Right.
with the cough. I have a bout with coughs, and the coughs just drain my energy. But I'm
Okay.
5 years out as far as lung cancer. It's been 5 years now. I'm doing good, but the asthma is taking over now. So
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, come on back next
yes,
week. We want to know
I
how the
will.
products are working for you. We
Yes,
want to hear your testimony.
yes, you will.
And I hope you took good notes on tonight. 'Cause
I
remember,
did.
we talked about asthma. Oh, look at you. See, that's the way you're supposed to do, everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, right. Because when you take your notes, you come up with these protocols, you learn, you go and you grow. You're able to help people. All
Yes.
right. So on tonight, let's say good night. Good night, everybody.